have been MIA.
It's 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, that was really scary.
Brings lovers closer. You should see our faces try. People put wedding rings on to my heart exploding. I love that part so much. And I levitate down your street, the smallest man who ever lived. Were you sent by someone? All this we declassified. Died for your sins. Instead I just died inside in boxes and slipped through the bars. Should I what you did?
We just went for a swim. Don't mind my beach hair. But I got stung by stingers, and I think Rowan did as well. Does it look like a battle wound?
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Yeah. It really hurts. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been on here for maybe like 2 weeks now, and actually by the time this goes live it'll be 3 weeks. I have been currently hit with the biggest wave of hay fever I've ever experienced. So if I sound a little bit funny, I'm sorry. I have been MIA for quite a while. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the channel, and I've come up with a little bit of an idea, but I'm still not overly sure yet. So I'm just going to film what I can until I properly decide what I want to do. But I got this in the mail today and I'm so excited about it. So I have been trying to save a little bit of money just to have more money later on. You know what I mean? Like just budgeting where I can. And I've been on Depop, and there are, you know how Depop is kind of like clothes that people are selling. It kind of gives like a thrift shop energy, but I've found that people are selling more than clothes on there. So I bought something on Depop for like, this is the cheapest I've ever seen something like this. So I'm gonna open it with you, and I'm so excited. Cosmo's just on the floor staring at me, and Ziggy is sleeping behind me. I love that my dogs are just always near me. By the shape you can probably tell what it is. This is such a little experience. I love it. I got Midnights on vinyl on Depop, and oh, Cosmo's coming up to say hi. I just think this is so much fun. Like this is gonna sound a bit silly, but I don't have a record player yet. But I'm sort of like collecting some vinyls up until I get one, because what's the point in having a record player if you don't have records like immediately to play on it? But by the same logic, what's the point in having vinyls if you don't have a record player? But I'm just like collecting, and so I found this for cheap on Depop. She'd only played it once, I think, and she just doesn't use it enough, so she was selling it. So it's literally in perfect condition, and I just think I am just gonna get so much use out of this when I finally get my record player. I don't actually know how they're stored in here, actually. I don't know how to get into it. Oh, maybe it's like this side? No. Would be nice if I actually knew how to open one. Surely it's easy to get into. Oh, is it at the side here? Oh, yeah. I'm just a bit slow. How pretty. I'm not sure what the thing is with like touching vinyl, but it's like a, I don't really know how to show you the color of it, but it's like a really cool blue color. Anyway, I just thought I would open this here with you because it arrived today and I haven't vlogged in a while, and I've got a bit of like camera shyness because I haven't actually vlogged in a while. So yeah, I got this today. I've basically got the smallest vinyl collection known to man, but oh, hello. I've got Midnights, I've got 1989 Taylor's version, and I've got Autumn Variations by Ed Sheeran. So I don't know if you could hear that, but there's been a helicopter flying around here for the past like week, every single day, and it's so frustrating. Anyway, these are my little vinyls. Hopefully I'll be able to get a record player soon, and it's going to sit up here and it's going to be so cute. while I'm here, I thought I'd chat about the book I've been reading today. So I'm reading Travis, which is the sequel to Archer's Voice, which is one of my favorite books of all time. I don't know what it is. She's put something in this book that is just incredible. But like, obviously I knew the sequel was going to be like, is it called a sequel in a book, the second one, or just the second one in the series? And obviously it's going to be about the brother, and I knew it was going to be about the brother. But in the first book I didn't really love Travis, and so I just thought like being back in the same world of my favorite book would just be the best thing. But I'm not loving it so far. I'm 41 pages in, so like not very far at all, so it's still got potential to grow on me. But I don't know, Archer was just like the sweetest, kindest man, and Travis is like an arrogant cop. So like, I don't know, not really my vibe, but hopefully it gets better. But yeah, this is the book I've been reading. I've been really slow at reading lately. I picked up Magnolia Parks. I think I got to like, I don't know, I kept trying it because people raved about it, and I'm like, surely there's a reason why. And I think I got to like page 100 and I still just wasn't loving it. And I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time finishing a book that I don't love. And I also haven't finished The Maid, and I haven't finished The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. I haven't finished The Work Wives by Rachel Johns, but I thought I would pick this one up and just see if I can get into a book enough to finish one. So this is my 5th book that I have started that I'm also not loving. I don't know, is this the end of the reading era? I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's not bad so far, but not great. So Rowan has been asking me for the longest time to make an apple pie. Possibly gonna dye my hair brown, I don't know. Anyway, let's bake this apple pie. I am also still very much in love with Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department. It's been over a month now that it's been out, and it's all I've been able to listen to. I'm a bit worried that I won't find another song or another album that I'll like as much as this one. And what if this is what I listen to for the rest of my life? How boring would that be? I mean, fun for me, but like boring as a person. Like listening to the same, 31 songs on repeat for the rest of my life. Surely not. Surely I'll get sick of them soon. But like, this is all I've been listening to for a month straight. I just love it. I just love it so much.
Oh, who's that? So I leap from the gallows. How's it break? Well, it should be. Circus life made me mean. Could someone give? It showed me off. Inventor of a man. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? And I'll say good riddance.
I feel like that part would be so fun to perform on stage for her, like doing the little marching thing that she does. I just think that would be so much fun.
The one thing I wanted, that was grace. Not growing up at all, down at the city hall. I just sunburned. Everybody's the one. Vipers dressed in empires.
Why is this not working?
Sanctimoniously performing soliloquies I'll never see.
Okay, Rowan's home, so Taylor is a lot lower, but I think I need to pause it to just tell you something. Okay, so I bake a lot, and I probably should have a food processor by now, but I don't. So I tried to use my blender. It did not work. So I tried to MacGyver it a little bit. Like I tried to make it good on my own. And it said it should be, like this is the crust for the apple pie. And it said it should be, I know it's called like almond meal, like floury sort of texture. And when you pinch it, it should stick together. But this is like the stickiest dough I've ever seen. And so I don't think I'm gonna continue tonight because I don't want to waste all the ingredients and the apples and stuff if the crust isn't going to work. I'm just going to throw this out, unfortunately. It was a lot of ingredients, but if it's not going to work, I think it's best to not keep wasting more ingredients. And after work tomorrow, I think I'm going to go buy a food processor and just try again. So this is not going to be happening today. I spent like an hour just trying to like stir it around and just try and get it to the consistency that the recipe says. but it just didn't happen. And so sometimes you just need to take it as a loss, and we'll just try the apple pie again tomorrow. It's not that deep. So I've just got you down at this angle at the moment because there's lots of people around, but I just went into this new fresh food store that I've never been into before that one of my work girls told me about. I was just doing a little bit of like research on pricing and stuff, and when I was in there I was just like walking up and down the aisles, sort of in my own little world, and one of the ladies says, "Oh, you look incredible, by the way." And I'm like, that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Like, just to go out of your way to say like, "Oh, like you look incredible." It just made my day. I feel like when I'm at work, like I always tell people like, "Oh, I love your outfit." Some people come in with really cool names into my work. Oh my God, this guy. Oh, I thought he was about to open my door. Oh, that was really scary. He came so close to my car. Anyway, yeah, people with really cool names come into my work. I'm like, "Oh my God, I love your name." I don't realize how much it just makes your day when someone is just so nice to you like that. So yeah, I thought I would just jump on and tell you that because that made me really happy. I got passion fruits. They had on sale because they're a little bit wrinkly, but I'm going to try and make something with these. I got homemade wholemeal bread. Like, we needed bread because we've run out. And I didn't expect to get it from here. I was just doing, you know, a little bit of a shop around. Homemade wholemeal bread. Maybe I'll start shopping local. These look so much better than the bread you get at Aldi or Woolies. And I also got some milk that is like proudly WA. So I think I'm going to be all about shopping local when I can, if it's not too expensive, obviously, because if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. The last 30 minutes I've sort of just been like driving around, running around town, doing some research, and it's Ron and I's 5-year anniversary today. I honestly just can't believe it's been 5 years. Like, that went so fast. And so that's kind of making me a little bit worried that the rest of my life is just going to speed through and I don't have time for anything, but that's for another day. That's for a crisis day. We're having a good day today. I just love little days like this where it's just like running around to all the different shops, like picking up bits and pieces. Let me actually show you. You know how I was just talking about like shopping local and stuff? I shopped at Cotton On. Don't yell at me. I'm trying to get better, but there's just no good stores around here that are like ethically made clothing, and I needed a few things. So lately we've been getting up at 5:30 and going for a walk with the dogs just to tire them out a little bit because apparently they've been barking while we're not there, and that's not great, and we want to try and fix that. So I just bought some tiny little like comfy shirts to wear under my jumper because it's now cold enough, guys. It's cold enough here to wear a jumper, and I could not be happier. You heard me complaining all summer about the heat. Now it's jumper weather at 5:30 in the morning. Actually, we were on the phone to Rowan's mum last night, and we were saying that when we get up at 5:30 in the morning, it was 16 degrees, and that was their high for the whole day in Canberra. So that just goes to show like our low, like in the middle of the night, essentially, when it's still pitch black, is Canberra's high. That just shows how hot it is here and how cold it is there, and we just thought that was the funniest thing. Anyway, I got a little grey one and a little white one just to wear under my jumpers, and I got a jumper. So I haven't had a jumper this like really nice grey colour for a while, and all the jumpers I have, they don't have that really fluffy thing, like the fluffy fleece on the inside, besides my hoodies, but like I don't want to ruin my hoodie by wearing it outside, so I got this little jumper. Let me show you this fluff. Does that not just look like the coziest thing to put on your body? Anyway, it wasn't very expensive, but I also don't really want to be known for shopping at Cotton On. But you win some, you lose some. Anyway, that's all I have to share for now. But yeah, today we're gonna try making the apple pie again. I didn't actually go get a food processor because we have no storage in our house anywhere, and all of our little food processor things, so like the air fryer, pots and pans that we use to cook and stuff, they're all just shoved away in this corner cupboard, which is just, oh, this cupboard is just the bane of my existence, essentially, and I don't want to add to the stress, so I'm not going to buy a food processor. Why can't I say this? And I've actually found a recipe where you don't need a food processor, so we're gonna try that today, and since it's our little 5-year anniversary, he'll come home, he'll have a warm apple pie, and then we're gonna go out to dinner for our little date night, and maybe come home and have another slice of apple pie. Sounds like a pretty good day to me. But yeah, I've just chewed your ear off for quite a while now, so I'm gonna go. You know what? I was about to put the camera up on the dash and like film me driving home, but it's literally just gonna be me singing along to more Taylor Swift, and I don't want to put you through that. There's already been enough of that in this video, so I'll see you when I get home. I've changed into something a little comfier. I absolutely love my new jumper. Something about this colored grey, I don't know, it just feels cozier than the rest. And I've just got my little slippers. Oh, that's my nachos. I haven't had the best luck with cooking lately, and I feel like this is the first step in another fail, but we'll see. I've just run out of flour. I'm gonna go to the shops, get some flour, come back, and then hopefully everything goes smooth sailing from here, because I'm not really in the mood to be let down by myself. So yeah. Let's make this apple pie, finally. Hopefully it works. Sadly, it is getting quite hot, so the jumper is coming off. I thought we were in that part of the year where jumpers could stay on all day. Clearly not. Also, can I just say, why do all recipes work in Fahrenheit? Is majority of the world Fahrenheit? I thought the majority was Celsius, but I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am wrong, but every single recipe says preheat oven to 425 Fahrenheit. And every recipe has 425. You'd think that I would know the conversion rate by now, but I have to convert it every single time. Ugh, I need to blow my nose. I feel like it's the dogs. Like every time I get in my car, I get so sniffly, and I'm allergic to cats, so it might be like the dog hair is just too much at the moment. They're both sitting on the ground sort of like crying at me. Oh, I think I need to like clean my car out or something, or like yesterday I shook the blankets out in here thinking it would help, but it didn't, and I think I've just realized that it is my car. So tomorrow we'll be cleaning my car. Okay, it's gonna be Ziggy's turn. Do you have anything to say? You smell apple pie? Okay, it's Ziggy's turn. Did you know Ziggy is now 7 kilos? Chunky little boy. Oh, actually, ouch, I think he's got a bindi in his fur. Oh, babe, when did this happen? The walk that we do in the mornings has so many bindis, and they all get caught in their fur. It's okay, I got it. Oh, thank you. Enough Taylor Swift. Enough. Tell me off. Tell me off. It's enough Taylor Swift. Too much. Also, 425 Fahrenheit is 220 Celsius, if you're ever wondering. I hate myself that I can't get over this album. I hate it. Anyway, I love it, but I hate it, you know? Sorry, that's enough. rubs.
But you pull out his fur.
Hi. Best friends. Number 5, and you'll see how well it just says that you need to poke holes for like airflow.
Yeah.
So they're not even competition. That was a good sign. Yeah, no, I think I'll do very well. It's 5:30 in the morning and we're just about to head out for another walk with the dogs. Very, very early. Okay boys, are you ready to go? Let's go.
I think that was a failed shot.
Good to know your mom's watching. I'm gonna be real with my whipped cream usage, just letting you know. Hi, Ziggy.
But you know that price emission is going to cost $8.5 billion by the CSIRO's estimation and take at least 18 years, even though they're saying
Victoria and New South Wales are extending the life of coal-fired power stations because they're worried about the lights going out to a quarter of what we pay here in Australia.
it takes a while to get there, though, I guess.
Oh my goodness, whatever this hay fever allergy thing is, whether it is the extra dog hair in my car or I don't know, like it's not even windy today. Like I know that there's pollen around here, but I just feel so gross and like congested and I don't know how to get rid of it. Like I've tried Telfast, I've tried Claritine, I'm literally trying everything and nothing seems to be working. So I'm just sitting here in a little ball of sneezes and runny noses. I'm gonna wait until it's an appropriate hour to use the vacuum because it's gonna be outside and my neighbors will hear it, so I obviously don't want to wake them up because yeah, I'm pretty sure they would all still be sleeping right now, so I don't want to be rude with the vacuum, but that's really the only other thing I have to do today besides clean the kitchen, and then I don't know, I'll just relax and just do computer work, I guess. But I just feel so gross today. So while I'm outside, I thought I would just show you around some of my plants, because if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see that I post like doing things that make me happy, and some things are my outside plants. But let me just show you that most of them are dying right now. That garlic clove I planted a while ago that was doing really well is very, very dead. The garlic and strawberries that I planted in these little buckets, no life to be seen at all. These used to be potatoes, but now they're not. I can't even remember what was in here, but this little guy seems to be doing well. Ziggy also loves to take the rocks out of the little bee baths that we made, so that's nice and empty.